Hi guys, my today's video is on very sensitive topic of rapes around the globe. I feel very bad, disappointed, discouraged whenever such news comes. These kind of degraded crimes shatter me. In last few days it made me think that why people do such degraded crimes. Then I started doing some research and I found very interesting fact about this. On social media, I have seen people blaming government for this, or they are criticizing the legal system that we are not punishing the people who have done that. Some people are saying that we don't give sex education to our kids, that's why this is happening. And few people are saying that our movie industry is responsible for this because they show degraded things about women. That made me think that what about other countries? And when I checked the data, I was shocked. Most of the so-called highly developed countries has more rape cases registered than India. Data says that in 2010 in United States of America, 27.3 people got affected out of every 1 lakh individual. In Australia, 28.6 people got affected out of every 1 lakh. In New Zealand, 25.8 people got affected out of 1 lakh. In United Kingdom, 17 people got affected of rape out of 1 lakh people. And in India, it is only 1.8. I was surprised that in Thailand it is 6.7, where I believe that sex is very easily available. And then in one country which is developed, but it has less rape cases is Japan. It has only 1 out of 1 lakh people. That made me start thinking about it. Initially I was thinking that it is because of our legal system that we are not able to punish the people who do such crimes. But all the highly developed countries, United States, UK, they all have very good legal system and still they have more rape cases than us. Then I thought that maybe that sex is not that easily available in India, but then that is also wrong because in Thailand more rape cases got registered. Still there sex is easily available, prostitution is allowed there, and the sex education is also not the reason because in all the highly developed countries they all give sex education. Only one reason which I could find out is moral values of people. By moral values I mean the attitude and character of individual of that country. I believe that India still has higher attitude and character than most of the developed countries, and that is clearly shown by the less number of rape cases registered in India than all the highly developed countries. And we read everywhere that Japan is very good in moral values, and we can see that result that they have very less rape cases. So guys, the only solution which we have to all these crimes is to grow people's attitude and character. We must start teaching good moral values in our education system. We must have textbooks on teaching moral values to our kids. I'm sure if we will do that with time, number of crime will definitely reduce. If the person himself is good, then there is no need of all the other things like good legal system or prostitution to be allowed in country or giving sex education or good legal or good governance. I'm sure that if all the people of our country is good, having high moral values, then there would be no crime in this country. Now, I also believe that it's just not that in education system we must have those textbooks. We all must teach our kids the good moral values at home. India is a secular country and we all believe in different gods. Whichever god we believe in, we must make sure that we should tell all the stories of God to our kids every night when they go to sleep. This will build their character. I do that at my home. Whichever good story I found out on internet, I go and tell that to my kids. Through this, their attitude and character grow. Guys, please don't take me wrong. That I'm not saying that we must not punish to the people who have done such crimes. We must punish them heavily. We must have a strong governance also. We must give sex education also. We must punish the people who have done such crimes. But above all, we must also grow people moral values. because I believe that in long term that would be the solution to eradicate all the crimes in the world. Thank you.